Greetings, Virgo. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will pull a rune and then get a tarot card from the runic tarot deck and get another rune of clarity for each of the positions in your rune reading. And at the very end, we'll get a a card from an oracle deck. This week, we are using the Celtic Spirit Oracle deck, so stay tuned for that at the very end. All right, so Virgo, what is in your energetic near past? Okay, so Hagalaz is the rune of hail. This is irreversible. This is an unintended eventuality. Like nature, we have cycles and weather, destructive forces like a literal natural disaster, like a hailstorm, or things that are like unintended eventualities, like a car repair or a house repair. Things that are kind of not something that we necessarily look forward to, but things that we recognize that happen in our life and that are like a divine mandate, where we need to be very grounded through whatever's being divinely removed from our divinely guided path, from our life. This is a blessing or a challenge in this aspect. This is a reminder that it's all in how you look at it. Is it happening for you or happening to you? Right? Are you responding to it or are you reacting to it? Let's look at the card here in the energetic past here. Let's take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is the Queen of Cups. So this is interesting. So that clarity of emotional fulfillment throughout this, either a blessing or a challenge, again, thereof. But with the Queen of Cups upright, it's leaning definitely more towards that sense of something being removed for the betterment of your intuition and like serving your intuition here, or on the it seems like it's on the side of your intuition. I'll put it that way, and how you are feeling emotionally fulfilled and how you are emotionally fulfilling with others. This is, yeah, very much something like came and tested your faith, but I think you're very much also being like in your knowing, or at least responding and in your faith here. This could be something that tested your faith, or you remaining in your faith, but being very grounded here with the rune of Aries, with your divine connection and divine connection, those antlers of the elk, right? Beautiful way to look at Hagalaz, and to be addressing it with that confidence of that Queen of Cups, with that confidence of Aries, knowing that this is something happening for you rather than to you in your energetic past. So that's beautiful, reassuring energies here for you. You have that clarity of the now. This is Dagas. This is that transmutation rune, divine alchemy rune. You're kind of mastering this understanding of this dichotomy energies, that positive and negative, cup half full, cup half empty, or night into day, day into night, good or bad, light and dark. So take it what resonates here, leave what doesn't. But this is blessing or challenge here with this aspect of that clarity, that balance, that kind of like a temperance card. It would be cool if you got the temperance card here out of this, but this is knowing how to pour from both of those energies and create your new manifestation, right? And finding that new clarity, right? That new dawning. Ace of Wands reversed clarifies this. So not necessarily a new beginning here right now is what I'm seeing. This could be a challenge with that, because with that Ace of Wands reversed, not really into at least building new things or manifesting new things right now. This could be just more directed to be internal. Here with the Queen of Cups upright and the Ace of Wands reversed, I think this is like not a time to really become yet, but be that liminal space in between. We're always kind of like looking for, okay, what's next, instead of being here, present now, and waiting for that time to be right to then manifest, right? You're getting that clarity in between here right now still. Yeah, having to be present, remain in divine flow. Reho is in that lockstep with divine flow. This is that surrendering to the energetic wave, right? You can try to resist the divine flow, but you could repeat life lessons until they're learned too. But this is you recognizing this. All right, not the time to kind of build just yet. This is still you kind of responding and being in flow and learning the and having that clarity before you do the things. Let's see what the things are though. You're in your next energetic near future. Yeah, then you're going to get into that manifestation work. This is more like Ace of Wands upright energy here, Chaos. That stepping into leading by example, manifesting like the Pac-Man dot wanting to gobble up dot, or Pac-Man energy wanting to gobble up dots, right, as they move along. This is that light that shines on the path for yourself and simultaneously for others. So practicing what you preach, taking that medicine, like stepping into your leadership and your inner authority, your sovereignty, and really trailblazing in that sense, I see in the near future. Yeah, beautiful Six of Wands energy. This is like overcoming a challenge together. Yeah, beautiful like manifestations and calling in victory here. So yeah, now's not the time, but here in your near future, you definitely will have that sense of fulfillment with that manifestation where, yeah, blessed with that rune I was here of the yew tree. This is that world access, like Yggdrasil, like the tree of life. This is that like we're the squirrel in the middle and balancing the information between the condor and the serpent on the tree of life. And this is strength, durability, flexibility, being able to balance the world axis, like spin that axis in a very balanced and harmonious way. So this is multiple energies here in the near future. Right now it's very personal, then you get to be a bit more external here. With showing up in your like sovereignty, your inner authority, and leading by example. I see you leading a clan probably, or a group, or maybe you are leaving behind a group, or maybe some other energy got removed from your group so that you can take that leadership or that authority or the initiative anyway to help lead it or manifest things into new, healthier ways together. It's going to take that durability and strength there, that little bit of toughness there, but you got this, definitely. This is all about your legacy, what you're leaving behind in the world. Is it transitory? Is it perpetual? Othala is that rune of what's my foundation? What am I leaving behind for the world? Is it healthy? What do I want to be known as? Blessings or challenges with this? This is what's affecting this right now. This is your influence of the now. So yeah, I see you stepping into beautiful other energies here. So the sun reversed is clarifying this. Yeah, not feeling super positive about that other energy. Or maybe a little bit of like, okay, well, there's that storm and you could just still be feeling like you're kind of in it because the sun reversed, or maybe you're feeling not so authentic, not so present in like showing up for your clan or your group or yourself, right? Or with your relationship with divine source. So let's get that rune of clarity here for that. Theresa's here for that rune of clarity. This is, yeah, needing to be thorough, like doing that work of dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure everyone's on the same page, including yourself. Like, is this something you want to do? Are you doing your research? Even the boring stuff. Is it divinely guided? Is it grounded? Before you discover the thorn on the rose, before you build or destroy or protect with the hammer, before you climb that hill and conquer that giant, right? needing to be very thorough throughout that. Yeah, I see you challenge here with that. Maybe not feeling super authentic. Let's see what this is. Yeah, okay, healing a little bit of. So, what your advice here for now? This is the rune Manas, mankind. This is looking at attachments to labels, outcomes, um, where you stand in the world, where you stand in the collective energies, where you stand with other energies as they are. It could be other clan energy, could be another significant other, your relationship with divine source, or regardless, this is a different perspective. So this is self-examination. Is it grounded? This needs to be grounded, is what this is saying, and need to kind of go within for that clarity. This has dagas here as part of it, manas, right? So yeah, looking at like, are labels even needed? Are they healthy? How do I self-identify? What are my attachments to X, Y, and Z, outcomes, situations, things like that? How do I self-identify with those? This is Four of Cups, or clarifying it. So kind of, this is somebody kind of emotionally closed off a little bit, and so with this showing up as your advice for right now, this is, yeah, definitely needing to go within, kind of, if other fun energies kind of come by, this is something where you're still needing to kind of work on your own emotional fulfillment here, and not really being accepting of other, or maybe you do need to be accepting of other invitations here, but regardless, take it how it resonates here, leave what doesn't. I don't see you uh, really traveling or adopting other energies in right now, but this is something needing to be making sure that is grounded, and it goes through this process in this sort of a Four of Cups sort of way before you accept that invitation, and then go on that manifestation with them. Okay, like this is making sure that other energy checks out before you do that. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. That's interesting. Yeah, healing divine masculine, having faith. This is rune Ingwas, the god tier, or excuse me, the god Ing's rune. This is the rune of successfully planting that seed in fertile soil. Very stable energy. So yeah, see you like having this exercise in divine timing, like not saying yes right away, but saying, yeah, when the time is right, we will know. When I have that comprehension, when I need to stay grounded and focused here, and need to check in with myself before I accept any, because it is pretty easy right now with these transitions that we're going through this week, especially with Saturn going into Aries. It's going to be easy for us to want to be reactive, to go ahead and do the things. But this is definitely, slow down, let's wait, let's let things germinate in that fertile soil. Let's kind of mull it over here a little bit before we accept that invitation to move on. This is very much working on yourself here. So then you are going to have that emotional kind of reciprocity, kind of fulfillment here with this energetic source that's proven itself to you, like your clan, like this group. Like I see you eventually saying yes and taking this pilgrimage kind of journey, but definitely doing so, making sure that you're like, if somebody gives you an unbelievable offer, you kind of want to kind of take your time, take a full day, 24 hours or something like that, to thoroughly examine how you feel about the situation. And I think that's a very good, grounded, stable, kind of stoic response to make sure that this is something that you're going to go ahead with. But regardless, this is the rune Iwa, or yeah, Iwa's here with the horse rune here. This is that an energetic source, yeah, that's proven itself to you throughout your life, and I see you accepting of that. It's like a spiritual recharge. This is going to be like a traveling together, or an inner sort of pilgrimage kind of too, where you're doing this first and then you're like accepting and like, okay, now we're going to build together and grow our strength and stability, or excuse me, strength and flexibility and toughness together. Um, yeah, then you're going to do that strength thing together. Right now is strength reversed. So this is showing strength by exercising restraint, and it's reversed. So with that journey, it's not that the time to uh, act all restraintful and seemingly exterior strong. But this is working on building strength together, which is what you're doing. All right, so this is kind of conflicting here for me personally. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates. Let's get a rune card. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're not being all tough on the outside, and you're recognizing that this is needing to be strength without restraint right now, because you need to lean on each other. You can draw strength from and for each other. This is very much going on that journey, that pilgrimage together, and doing all the things together in the future, manifesting and building, right? It's very much remaining in divine flow with this clarity. It's when strength is reversed, though. This is interesting, though. It's this. I that's the only way I can see that right now, is this is not strength through restraint, but needing to admit your weaknesses to one another, for one another, and kind of getting that all out so you can have that healing work and be able to build and grow that stuff together, right? Have those deep conversations, right? Do those uncomfortable conversations. Make those comfortable. Now, this is beautiful here for you. Let me know how that resonates, Virgo. Leave what doesn't. Celtic Spirit Oracle deck for the card of clarity here for this week. So Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Virgo need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Room reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is 15. Master of the Hunt. Speed, masculinity, and flow. Master of the Hunt. Okay, so 1 and 5 is 6. That's like familial kind of responsibilities. Yeah. That's beautiful energy if you want to look at number 6 for that manifestation kind of energy. That's a beautiful kind of cooperative sort of a number to work with. Now let's read more about this card. Again, the Master of the Hunt at the bottom says speed, masculinity, and flow. The Master of the Hunt made himself known to me at the time I encountered the white stag. Were they one and the same? I'm not sure, for they appeared as separate identities, but somehow I felt they were one. He didn't reveal his name to me, and the more I researched him, I understand why. The horned man has been seen in many locations and many timelines. Therefore, depending on where you are originated, you will know him by the name given to him there. He may be known as Cernunnos, Herne the Hunter, the Horned God, Master of the Hunt, or even Gwyn ap Neith. My apologies. The King of the Fairies, aka. The imagery I saw was him running through the forest with such skill as though he knew every rock, every dip, every tree. He was a part of the forest. He looked at me with a smirk and a nod as he ran. He didn't even need to look where he was going. It was just pure flow. He then approached me and hugged me as like the white stag, and he saw that I was weary. I lay my head on his shoulder in the embrace of someone who cared and wanted to lend his strength. On drawing this card, the Master of the Hunt is asking, where have you stepped out of flow? Are you feeling supported and flowing in what you are doing in your life, or are you facing resistance and exhaustion? You see, you cannot be in complete flow if there is some part of your life that is that is residing in resistance. Resistance can come in many forms. Do you hate your job and cringe every time you have to head to work? Is there something in your life that you need to do that brings your energy levels down, or people you have in your life that block your creativity? You might even develop pains in your body, especially in your neck, where you are holding on to tension because of these issues, which is a physical manifestation of the block in your life, equaling resistance. If you can become more aware of these blockages in your life, then you need to look at how to change them and ask, what do I truly want? If you're stuck in a job and you don't like, you must shift your self-talk about it into something more positive and less permanent. You might say to yourself, I'm grateful for my job because it's getting to me and I don't know where I need to be. Then it is time to gather what you do want and become the master of the hunt yourself. Hunt out exactly what is necessary to get where you need to be, allowing yourselves to shift the negative talk around what we don't want and can help shift us into a vibrational match of what we do want, which creates the flow. Don't be afraid, Virgo, to reach out and ask for support and strength of those around you. Yeah, definitely. I see you doing that here. You might have exhausted yourself by being in a situation you don't like or pushing too hard to make something work. Then you really don't want to remove the roadblocks first and allow the flow. Then he says you really do need to remove the roadblocks first and allow the flow to take you to where you need to be. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.